The program cat is a standard Unix utility that reads files sequentially, writing them to standard output. The name is derived from its function to catenate and list files. History: cat was part of the early versions of Unix, for example, version 1, and replaced PR, a PDP-7 utility for copying a single file to the screen. Usage: the single Unix specification defines the operation of cat to read files in the sequence given in its arguments, writing their contents to the standard outputs in the same sequence. The specification mandates the support of one option flag, U for unbuffered output, meaning that each byte is written after it has been read. Many operating systems do this by default and ignore the flag. If one of the input file names is specified as a single hyphen, then cat reads from standard input at that point in the sequence. If no files are specified, cat reads from standard input only. The command syntax is cat, options, file names. The output of cat may be redirected to a file. Cat, options, file names new file txt. Or it may be redirected as input to another program, for example, cat file 1 file 2 less, which invokes the less paging utility. Options equals, both the BSD versions of cat and the GNU Corridors version of cat specify the following options: B, GNU only, number non-blank output lines, E, implies V but also display end-of-line characters as $N, GNU only, number all output lines, S, GNU only, squeeze multiple adjacent blank lines, T, implies V but also display tabs as I, U, use some buffered I/O for stdout. POSIX does not say what the behavior is without this option. V, GNU only, show non-printing, displays non-printing characters as if they were visible, except for tabs and the end-of-line character. Use cases: cat can be used to pipe a file to a program that expects plain text or binary data on its input stream. Cat does not destroy non-text bytes when concatenating and outputting. As such, its two main use cases are text files and certain format-compatible types of binary files. Text use equals, as a simple example, to concatenate two text files and write them to a new file, you can use the following command: cat file 1 txt file 2 txt new combined file txt. Some implementations of cat, with option N, cat can also number lines as follows: cat n file 1 txt file 2 txt new numbered file txt. Concatenation of text is limited to text files using the same legacy encoding, such as ASCII. Cat does not provide a way to concatenate Unicode text files that have a byte order mark or files using different text encodings from each other. Other files equals, for many structured binary data sets, the resulting combined file may not be valid. For example, if a file has a unique header or footer, the result will spuriously duplicate these. However, for some multimedia digital container formats, the resulting file is valid, and so cat provides an effective means of appending files. Video streams can be a significant example of files that cat can concatenate without issue, for example the MPEG program stream and EV formats, which are fundamentally simple streams of packets. Unix culture jargon file definition equals, the jargon file version 4.4.7 lists this as the definition of cat. Useless use of cat equals, UUOC stands for useless use of cat. Comp Unix shall observes, the purpose of cat is to concatenate files. If it is only one file, concatenating it with nothing at all is a waste of time, and costs you a process. This is also referred to as cat abuse. Nevertheless, the following usage is common. Cat file name command arg1 arg2 argn. This can be rewritten using redirection of stdin instead, in either of the following forms. Instead of out. With cat in command 2, out. Culture: since 1995, occasional awards for UUOC have been given out, usually by Perl programmer Randall L. Schwartz. In British Hackerdom, the activity of fixing instances of UUOC is sometimes called demogification. Other operating systems, the equivalent command in the VMS, CP/M, DOS, OS/2, and Microsoft Windows operating system command shells is type. In DOS Windows, multiple files may be combined with a copy/b command syntax, for example, copy/b file1.txt plus file2.txt file3.txt. This copies file1.txt and file2.txt in binary mode to one file, file3.txt. See also, tack, paste, split, a command that splits a file into pieces which cat can then rejoin. ZCAT. References. External links, cat, concatenate and print files are Euro commands and utilities. Reference, the single Unix a registered trademark specification, issue 7 from the Open Group, Unix style, or cat be considered harmful, a paper by Rob Pike on proper Unix command design using cat as an example, cat 1, original manual page in the first edition of Unix. Cat 1, concatenate and write files a Euro GNU utils. Reference, cat 1, concatenate and print files a Euro OpenBSD General Commands Manual, cat 1, a Euro FreeBSD General Commands Manual, cat 1, catenate files a Euro Plan 9 from Bell Labs Manual, useless use of cat award.